Good morning to you wherever you are, and thanks for tuning in on Skyfall TV, and welcome to your show, Mental Health and Beyond. And with me in studio, I have very amazing guests who will be helping me to discuss or tackle this topic about mental health. And from my far left, I'll allow them to introduce themselves. Welcome.
Okay, thank you, Emmanuel, for this opportunity. I go by the name of Hancho, that's my stage name, but my real name is Achima Timona. I'm a songwriter, an artist, and a producer, and I'm a mental health patient. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel. My name is Esther Msomba. I'm a medical practitioner and also a mental health specialist.
Now, maybe to start with you, Esther, for our viewers who are watching and they have no idea what mental health is, what will you tell them mental health is?
Okay, I would say that mental health, it's a person's condition with regard to their psychological or emotional or social well-being.
Now, talking of mental health, you have said it's a psychological or mental well-being. Now, maybe you could explain to us, because we understand that you have a facility. Maybe you could tell us what you do at your facility to ensure that victims of mental health are well taken care of.
Okay, like I've said, mental health, it's issues to do with psychology, emotional, the social well-being of a person. So what we do, we have a facility. Our main facility is based at Aga Khan Hospital, but also we have a small branch in Mount Kenya University. That's why you are able to find me today in this institute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a small branch that runs here, because we've realized that students have an issue and they don't come out. So due to that, we decided to establish a small department in Mount Kenya Institute, and that's what we do here. Okay, back to your question. You had asked me about briefly about our facility. Okay, our facility, like I've said, it's mainly based in Aga Khan Hospital. Once you come there, we offer all kinds of services to our patients, especially to, we don't even consider just any one, but we have everything that is based in Aga Khan Hospital. But once you come to our side, now we deal with patients who have issues with their mental
Health.
mental situations or problems.
Okay, and maybe to go to our next guest, Hancho. You have said that you are a mental health patient. Maybe you can give us a brief journey about your mental illness.
Okay, the problem started when I ventured into the music industry. The pressure from the fans and the community as a whole, they expect you to always keep them entertained from the first month of the year to the last month of the year. So, in that process, I found myself venturing into the use of drugs. It started by the small use of, tobacco. Then it ventured into alcohol, and by the time I came to realize I needed the help, I was doing hard drugs like cocaine. So that's when my family members and friends connected me with the doctor here, and she has really helped me.
And from what we understand is that from you being an artist, from being let's say, from having a name in the country, like from being a celebrity, there are many people who look up to you. And maybe you can inform us, like, who are the first people to know you had a mental illness?
Okay, the first people who came to realize that I had a mental illness were my family, the family members, my mother, my father, my wife and children, and apart from them, my friends, and later then my fans.
And from when your family found out that you had a mental illness, were they there to help you overcome this illness, or they just neglected you?
Yeah, they are there for me throughout the whole process. I mean, they have been much of help to me. Their support has been really great to me. It has made me to come back and find my ways, like usually, like the first person, their innocent son. That's now they helped me to be that right now.
And we are talking of being a musician. We understand that in the music industry, you need to be consistent, with your releasing of your music, your songs, your albums. And from when you realized that you were a mental health victim, you took a break from the music industry. And so how did your fans take that break?
Okay, I can say the first few months they did not receive anything from me as an artist. Okay, it was hard for them, but later, they came to learn it from the media that I was battling the mental health issue, and I was I had been taken to the rehabilitation center. So it's something which was hard for them, but with time they came to cope up with it.
Now, maybe to move to our specialist, Esther, maybe you can tell us when a patient is brought to you, a mental health patient is brought to your facility, what are the first things you do to ensure that the patient feels welcomed or does not feel like he or she is in a very new place, that he or she can engage with you?
Okay, first of all, once you introduce a patient to us, we have to examine them because not everybody who is in that facility is well equipped to attend to just anyone. We have to examine you, and also we will be in a better position to tell if we're going to equip you to the rehabilitation center or just attend to you, take you through guidance and counseling, and then after that you just make you go home. We have to examine you first. And also, we wouldn't want any of our patients to feel harassed or, or feel that they're not supposed to be in that facility or they're new to that. So we ensure that we engage with them and make them feel at home.
Now, if you're tuning in right now, this is Mental Health and Beyond with me, Emmanuel Mulei, and we are going on a short commercial break. We'll be back with more.
Can you spot the person who isn't safe? Not all hazards are physical. Some are harder to spot. But if you keep an eye out, you can help.
Huh? Are you okay? Not really.
We keep our bodies safe at work. Let's keep our minds safe too. Because safety is everything.
Welcome back to Mental Health and Beyond on Skyfall TV. And we are still pushing on with this topic of mental health. And if you want to reach us, maybe send us an SMS on 22025, or maybe you can call on 0743087270. And we were talking about you, Ancho. You said that you had to change your diet, you change your friends. So we want to know, how was this new environment for you? How did you take it? Was it positively or negatively?
Okay, okay. The first time I can say I did take it in a negative way. But with time, after coming to spend some quality time with the members there, the doctor, the whole counseling team, it started feeling as a positive way.
Now, moving to you, Esther, we understand that Hancho here visited your facility. Maybe you can give us maybe a brief journey about his stay at your facility.
Okay, Ancha was my patient back then because right now he's okay, as you can see.
Yeah, yeah.
To start with his journey, it was quite interesting. It's not quite an easy thing for one to be in a place they've not been there before. For you to adapt, it takes time. So Ancho was my patient back then, but his journey has been the most interesting journey I have encountered with all my patients before. Because Aga Khan, it's quite a big hospital, because you guys are quite familiar with the place, right? It's quite a big hospital. So for me, I didn't understand, even up to date, I still have questions how he managed to elope from that facility, because he has eloped like 3 to 4 times. Yeah, we go to his where we had kept him. We go there, visit him at times, then we find that he's not where to be found.
And moving to Ancho, we understand that as an artist or as a musician, you have to be on social media. Like you have to have your accounts where people follow you and stuff like that. And we understand that not everybody who listens to you is your fan. Some may be negative or something of the sort, and they may come to your accounts with negative comments. So maybe did you receive some negative comments when people found out that you are a mental health victim?
Yes, I did. Even some people are wishing that I could die in the process. Maybe some others complaining that the music I sing is crap to them and it's not good for the community. So I received that negativity from the community and some people who thought maybe what I was doing wasn't best for them.
And how are you able to handle all that negativity and that pressure from the fans?
Okay, I can say the love from my family and my fans and my friends kept me going. It always kept me. It always enabled me to know that there's hope in everything, and anything can be managed and overcome. So with that strength, I managed to cope up with anything which they threw at me.
Okay, back to you, Esther. You have told us more about your facility and how it operates. Maybe for a person who is watching us right now and they want to get a hold or want to introduce a patient to your facility, how can they reach you or reach your facility?
Okay, for you to be able to reach our facilities, we have media platforms, right? So, yeah, we are on all social media platforms. So, for anyone who would want to reach to us, you can just go to any media social platform like the Instagram, WhatsApp. I will give my WhatsApp number at the end of the show, and we also have Facebook. We have Facebook and we have Instagram. You can be able to find us there. Yeah.
Now, my director is telling me that time is not on our side. So maybe to wind up the show, Ancho, to anybody now out there who is suffering from mental health, what advice would you give them?
Okay, okay. To anyone also suffering from the same issue we're suffering from, just know that there is hope. There's some institute which are much more willing to help you and to never give up no matter how hard the situation is. Yes, thank you.
Okay, and maybe winding up with you, you can give our viewers your number if they want to reach you or if they want to reach your facility.
Okay, if you want to reach me, just go to Instagram, Dr. Esther. You'll find me there. Facebook, the same. And my WhatsApp number is 0720012132. Yeah.
And Ancho, for maybe anybody out there who is your fan and wants to reach you or wants to follow your accounts, where can he or she get you?
Okay, on social media platforms I go by the name Ancho Black. At IG is Ancho254. And in case you want to listen to my music, you can get them at Spotify, Snaptube, or Opera Mini.
So that's all we had for you today. I would like to thank you for taking your time and joining us today. Ancho, we congratulate you on your recovery. And Esther, we also congratulate you on being a good mental health specialist. Yeah, and thank you for joining us today. So, guys, that's all what we had for you today. Let's meet again next week, same time, same place on Skyfall TV, Mental Health and Beyond. I've been your host, Emmanuel Mulei. Till we meet next time, bye-bye.